What's up, guys? I'm going to do this video. It's going to be a little different than normal, I guess. I am going to do a normal daily vlog. It'll be posted later today, but I got to get this off my chest. I got to do this, and especially after yesterday's video coming out, it got me thinking a whole lot, and I got to do this. So, Justin Rhodes, I have to say sorry. I have to publicly apologize because I put a public video out about you months ago. As a lot of you know, the video no longer is out there. We took it down a long time ago because we started thinking, okay, maybe we shouldn't have done this. A lot of these comments are, just the whole thing. We started thinking, you know what, let's just take it down. We said what we needed to say. People heard our opinion. Let's move on with the day. So what we really want to apologize for is this. The little bit that we did get to talk to Justin Rhodes while we were out there and stuff, he pretty much said, man, I gotta really watch my back. There are a lot of people that bash me for the way I treat my animals. When animals die, people have called the cops on me almost daily. He said, I have the best relationship with the police around here because people constantly call the cops on me. They talk about not only the way they treat their animals and stuff, but their kids. They're bashing them for their kids. And if you guys know, we never said anything bad about their kids or the way they parent their kids. They can do whatever they want with their kids, and I think they're doing a pretty good job, especially compared to the majority of people that have kids these days. So, what really got me thinking of this whole thing is all the comments and messages we've been getting over our situation this last, month, I guess. We rescued a wild animal. It's a nilgai, however you want to say it, and it's a pretty big animal, like a huge deer, if you don't know what it is. But we rescued one. It got attacked by a mountain lion, and we tried to nurse it back to health. It didn't make it, and people just bashed us. I mean, over the top, saying we're terrible people, we hate animals. They're gonna call, they actually called game wardens on us. This whole big spill when we could have left the animal to die in the first place. And now we have puppies. We never expected our dog to have puppies. She actually got pregnant by another dog that we got fixed. The vet didn't fix the dog properly, and it still got her pregnant. And we know that it was that dog specifically that got her pregnant because they were stuck in a closed-in fence before we ever came down to this whole ranch rescue thing that you guys know of. So we have just been getting comments, and we just found out yesterday that some of the puppies aren't doing so well, and we have been just bombarded with comments of everyone telling us what we need to do, what we better do. It doesn't matter how much money it costs, go get, go to the vet, do all this stuff. And people messaging us saying they're going to call the cops on us, they're going to call game wardens, they're going to call animal control, they're going to, report us to this and that, and that we're the worst people in the world, pretty much telling us we need to kill ourselves. And it is crazy. It blows my mind. And I started thinking, and I said, you know what? I want to turn my comments off. I don't even want to deal with this anymore. This is making me bitter. This is not wanting me to put my life out there and have you guys be able to comment back. And so I know a lot of you thinking what? How is this an apology to Justin Rhodes? Here's why. I'm now in a very, very small scale dealing with what Justin deals with. His subscriber count is beyond what we have, and we are nowhere even near what Justin Rhodes is at. So he probably gets this 10 times worse than us. And if I feel this way, he probably feels the same way. And I was just a random viewer to him when I went and volunteered at his house and met him and all that type of stuff. So maybe, just maybe, you guys that comment on all these videos and bash people and bash people and bash people, maybe it's your fault. Maybe you made him bitter because I never commented, and I've never commented on someone's video telling them what they need to do, how they need to do it. I'm going to report them. Nothing. I have never done that. My wife has never done that. It just blows my mind that there's people out there that say those things. So maybe Justin Rhodes was having a bad day because you guys, and not all of you, if you're watching this, you know that we appreciate 99% of you guys, but there's a big group of people out there that just bash and bash and bash, And maybe he was reading through all that stuff and everything the day we showed up, and it was just a super bad experience. He was in the moment of not wanting to talk to anybody, all of that stuff. I have no idea, but I can kind of relate to where he's coming from now. And I can also relate to where he's coming from with the fact that he does homesteading. He does this lifestyle of raising animals, and the more animals you get, the more death you're going to have. Most people that comment and say all these rude things probably don't even live the lifestyle, and I know a lot of you don't because you've commented before and told us you wish you can live the lifestyle that we live. So how can you sit there and bash someone when you've never raised, 50 animals, 100 animals, and all that stuff? You're going to have death. Just because you're sitting at home with a cat or a dog doesn't make you the best animal lover in the world, in my opinion. We have been around rescue groups forever. My wife and I and Jared and stuff have probably rescued at least 50 dogs in our time when we started doing all that stuff. We've rescued wild animals. We've helped rescue groups out. We have gone above and beyond. But now that we have 3 sick puppies that the mom isn't feeding, it's our fault, and they're going to call the cops, game wardens, animal control and stuff. It blows my mind. And people were upset with us because our chickens died. Yes, it happened because of one of our dogs, but that was out of our control. As soon as we found out, we stopped the situation. We didn't bring any more chickens into it, nothing like that. We started looking for a new home for the dog, and so we did everything we could, and it just was not good enough for people. And it started making me bitter. But at least I know that some of you guys get it. I'm going to read a comment, and hopefully, Justin, you probably won't ever watch this, but if you do, maybe this comment will make you feel a little better. I won't say the name of the person, but this is in our thread of all the stuff. It said, "Mama dogs will push away the weakest or the sick puppies so the strongest will survive. And it happens every day and has been since life started. Unless you're willing or financially able to feed puppies every 2 hours, take to the vet every day or every other day, buy supplies, special food, put everything else on hold, let nature take its course, and let Bandit," that's our dog, "handle it." I know this will get all kinds of hateful comments, and I'm expecting it, but this is real life. They are grown folks, and they will do what they can for these puppies. So how in the world does that come back to Justin Rhodes? Simple. Do you really think Justin Rhodes is going to go out there and have these animals that are his livestock that he had to pay money for, that basically either make him money or feeds his family? You think he's going to let them die for no reason? So, I feel bad. I feel bad that we put that video out bashing him so much. So, we have received so many messages and comments and talked to people and stuff like that about their situation with Justin Rhodes. So, what happened with all those people, I can only take their word for it, and I stood up for them because at the time I felt wronged, and I stood up for them, but I can only speak for myself when it comes to this. So I can only speak for myself, and that's why I'm putting this video out today, to publicly apologize, because we put a public video out before, and I wanted to apologize because maybe Justin was having a bad day. Maybe you guys were just bashing him like you did us, but on a larger scale. Maybe you guys have made him bitter, and I've personally seen his comment section. There's only like 10 comments on his video, and I know that there should be hundreds and thousands of comments, but he keeps them disabled, and now I probably know why. So I wanted to publicly apologize for putting that video out and bashing him on a lot of things, on how he treated me when I was there. Maybe there's more to it, and I should have thought about this, but it was in the moment. It was hearing everyone else's stories, and I spoke up for everyone else, and I'm not going to say that everyone that told me something was lying or anything like that, because if a lot of people said the same thing, it's probably true. But in my situation, I'm going to apologize for what happened with putting the video out, and maybe I'm just going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say maybe he was having a bad day, or maybe a bad week, or a month, because he just got bombarded with these comments and messages, and he was sick of it, because I'm sick of it, and I know how it is. So, when it comes down to that aspect of the video that we put out a long time ago, Justin Rhodes, I wanted to apologize and say, I get it. I get why maybe you have shut down. Maybe you've kind of become bitter towards people. You've been wronged a lot. I know you've been bashed about your animals because a lot of people told us that they were sick and tired and was disgusted how you let animals die. And now those people are telling us the same thing. And I know we're trying our hardest. And my wife cries because of these animals are dying. And we're trying what we can. And we can't even save them. Our puppies are doing fine that we know right now. They're at a vet's office being taken care of right now. But people at the same time are still bashing us and telling us we're the absolute worst people in the world. So we get it. I wanted to apologize and let everyone know, unless you live this lifestyle, you'll never ever understand. And like I said before, this is nature taking its course. Whether we're here or not, animals are born every day and animals die every day. And there is nothing that will ever stop it, like that guy said in his comment. So to bash people that live this lifestyle for animals dying is just beyond me. I personally never done it, and I don't know why you guys do it, especially if you're watching these type of videos, but it's the internet. I realize that, but I had to publicly apologize to Justin Rhodes, and I will be sending him a personal message and letting him know how I feel as well, because I think that's the right thing to do. But I had to do this publicly because I did the other video publicly, and I wanted you guys to know, maybe, just maybe, you guys should chill out and start treating people how you want to be treated. This whole anti-bullying movement that's going on that all of you talk about, you're the problem. So including myself, I need to watch what I say about people. And I think I've grown up enough in life, and especially over the last few months, to realize when I'm wrong. So I know I'm wrong, and I apologize, and hopefully this video and my email gets to Justin, and we can kind of make things better. I'm not trying to be his friend. I'm not trying to ever go there again. I'm not trying to ever get on his channel or nothing like that. I just want to let him know I apologize. I get where he's coming from, and just be a better person. All of you, learn from my mistake and take responsibility for your actions. So I gotta go spend the rest of my day doing my normal vlog, doing all my stuff around the ranch. So if you watched this long, thank you so much. I know a lot of you guys are gonna comment below and talk a lot of trash. That's fine. This video clearly did not get to you guys. But Justin Rhodes, I apologize.